How you doing, mate?
I'm alright.
Fantastic. Is it all recording? Are you all ready?
It's all recording now, yes.
Fantastic.
So, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's alright, no problems at all. This is Take You Back podcast, the tub, as you can see. So we're not actually in a tub, we just like to dip our toes in now and again, though.
Yeah.
You know, get right in there.
Once a week, maybe.
It's just really about you, really, you know, Steve. I mean, your life story within the music industry.
Yeah.
I'd like to get right in there and get right from the beginning, if you don't mind.
Okay, started quite a long time ago, as you know. Been in the business nearly 30 years now. I'm an ex-army man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was in the army for 6 years. During that course of that army, I was into drum and bass, I was into acid house, and loving it, but obviously in the military setting, you got to be careful when you party. So we used to go out of town, party, go to these different clubs, like one club I remember in East Germany. One of the roughest places you could ever be, like a vault. You couldn't see because of the smoke machine.
Yeah.
There were some mad people in there.
Yeah.
And I think I was the only black guy in there.
Right.
But I ended up going on the mic in there.
Wow.
And just chanting some verses. It ended up being a good night, but a scary one.
Yeah.
But it ended up being a good one. So that was kind of more or less one of the avenues. When you used to listen to the old garage MCs and drum and bass MCs, you used to do it yourself. I used to do it myself when I'm driving the car or I'm on stag. I used to just spit a few rhymes, emulate them. So came out of the army.
How old were you then?
Oh gosh, in the army, I joined at 18.
Yeah.
I was in there until I was 25, so I did 6 year service.
Right.
Yeah, I became an MC properly around about the 24-year-old mark. So it's quite late to be starting.
Yeah.
I was called MC Rave back then. That was my name. But I had a few friends when I came out of the army that was MCing as well and practicing. So we used to practice together when you're in the house chilling with your mates. And one of them guys was MC Irie.
Right, yeah.
And luckily enough for him, he ended up working in a club called The Zone in Blackpool. And at the time, when I was practicing lyrics and practicing rhyming, I was called Rare Groove. My lyrics was on a windowsill and they blew off the windowsill.
Right.
And I thought, see that breeze? Do you see that breeze? To the lads in the room and that's where my new name came from.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so lyrics floating down, because they floated, you know, on a piece of paper. And I never really wrote lyrics, but when you was in the beginning, you wanted to be the best.
So that's where the name come from then?
MC Breeze, yeah, from the lyrics floating to the ground.
Wow.
Yeah, Breeze came through, floated the lyrics. So MC Breeze was born more or less then, around about 24 years of age.
24.
Yeah.
So how old was you when you first knew that you wanted to do be an MC? Was you from a younger age or?
No.
Like
entertaining, yes, from a younger age. I've been to college doing performing arts, but never an MC or I just wanted to be famous, I suppose, back in the day.
Yeah. As you do, everyone does when
when you're younger, yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to be famous, probably.
Yeah.
But then it changed. The MCing then became a love of buzzing people up. I knew I had a skill.
Yeah.
I knew I could buzz people up in any environment. Yeah. If there was a trouble there, I could calm it down by buzzing them up or I was jokey, and I was always been like that from school.
Class clown then.
Class clown.
Character,
yeah, character, definitely. Class clown. You probably would have thought I would have been a stand-up comedian or something like that.
Still is.
Probably still am. I still joke about. My mate Irie ended up working at a club called The Zone in Blackpool.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing much then, but we'd go down and support him. But I'd get a cheeky little go on the mic.
Yeah.
And people began to enjoy it, like it. So I think Debbie D approached us and said, want to do a night? Can I put you in it? What's your name? Told her my name, Breeze. She put us on a flyer. And from then on, working in that club, people loved it. Because I used to concentrate on the people that were in there. If they were slumped over, because back in the day, people used to take a lot of drugs and get off their nut. And if they looked ill or they didn't look well, I'd entertain them by being on the mic and chanting them up. So it's basically chants I do.
Yeah.
As opposed to lyrical flows.
Hosting.
Hosting, definitely.
Yeah.
More host than lyrical flows and trying to be the best rapper.
I'm exactly the same. That's why I've always been a host.
Yeah.
You know, work the crowd and
work the people, and make sure they have a good night. And from then on, it was I was getting bookings. I was doing under 18s events in Liverpool, 5 days a week.
Was you?
Yeah. So basically, I'd work Monday, right through till Saturday, have Sunday off on the under-18s, and they used to run from 6 till 10. Then after that, from Thursday, Friday and Saturday, over 18 clubs. And they was in and around Liverpool a lot, and I had my zone at the Blackpool. So I had 051 club. I had, there were so many different clubs I used to do. And because I'm getting older, my brain memory is probably gone. So I used to do a lot of clubs in and around Liverpool, doing an event in April.
What took you to Liverpool, sorry?
I think it was probably having the DJ on in the clubs like Bowlers. I've worked Bowlers. I've worked clubs all over the UK. I've done a lot of places. Places I sometimes can't remember: Leeds, Bradford, Morecambe, Workington recently, Carlisle, Wales. I've done a lot. On the way to those clubs, rhyming about different colour cars driving past me, and rhyming the registrations, and just making sure I can rhyme as I'm going to the events, because it was a lot of driving I used to do. I've just been doing it ever since, and I'm not fully focused on it because I'm happy doing what I'm doing. I'm happy entertaining the crowd, making sure everyone has a good night, and getting home. You know, nowadays, more home. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, and that's how I've been in it and got in it and loved it ever since. It doesn't, no matter what club it is, it could be a venue with 100 people to a venue with 50,000 people. Yeah. I've done Liverpool road shows, Liverpool One events in there's a park in Liverpool with 50,000 people travelling over the weekend coming. I was the host at one of those events. So
who was like the promoter for that?
I can't remember. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
My memory probably went when I had an incident. What I wanted to forget, which sent me to incarcerated. Okay. Which really upsets me when I talk about it, but I have told you behind the scenes. And that kind of made me forget about a lot about my history and my past because of that serious incident that happened, which I'm truly sorry for and live with every day. Yeah. So a lot of me kind of just shut things out and just tried to get by, and it still hits you from when you see things on TV or you hear people talking. And I probably shut out a lot of memories of me doing the club scene. Never really thought about it until recently coming back into it.
Do you feel like that the club scene was maybe a cause of that, the way your lifestyle was, or it's the way you was maybe going out and maybe being under the influence so many nights a week if you were?
I could say it could have been a part of that. Could have been a part of that.
And that's why you want to shut it out, kind of.
Maybe.
Or is it a bit deeper?
Yeah, it's something you don't want to keep going over, isn't it? And obviously it hurts. Yeah. It's something you don't want to keep going over. You just want to do your best to just do your best.
Of course, yeah. I understand. It's hard. It must be hard, and it's there's a lot of people that do go through it themselves, do go through traumatic times. Really, I have, and everyone's got their own story.
I can imagine, yeah.
So how was it for you? How was it for you to get back into the industry once you've been through what you've been through? How was it? How was that feeling for you? Like your first event, or
scary?
Did it take you a while to kind of nurture yourself back in there?
Of course, yeah, because you're looking at and wondering about people's reactions to you. Yeah. And obviously everyone knows who you are. I've been in the industry now near on 30 years. Yeah. But it's been quite a pleasant surprise and a great reception from everyone, and I appreciate the love. Yeah. And the respect that the industry and that I created from before. And being back in the scene and meeting new people, especially Vicks, it's just amazing now, and I just feel blessed. And I want to thank everyone out there who's just believed in me and know me, because a lot of people do know me and know the person who I am. Yeah, that's it. Of course, I hurt every day. It doesn't go away, but it's just these new exciting opportunities. You just can't miss them. No. God's there for a reason, and I believe God's in every one of us. So if you don't believe in God, He's right there inside you. Yeah. That's what I believe. Regardless if you believe or not, He's there.
Of course.
She's there.
I think it's more I believe I'm a bit more. I'm spiritual, so
Yeah, I'm like that, yeah.
Same.
I believe that we all are our own God.
Yeah,
and
I
we
believe
create
that.
our own pathway. You know, and
I believe God is in every single one of us.
we are our own karma. You know,
Yeah.
we are what we eat in a way. You know, and it's that's the way I kind of look my outlook on life.
Yeah.
And it kind of I'm happy. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I don't really get down.
To be fair, I tried going into business, and I run a couple of businesses when I was fresh back on the scene, and I didn't like it. And I was doing all right, you know. I drove nice cars and I had some nice money coming in, but I didn't like it. I didn't like responsibility of it all. I wasn't enjoying it whatsoever. I was enjoying it in the beginning because look at me, I'm driving a nice car. But after that, I was kind of like, no, this is not what I want to do.
Ego
This is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, music is entertaining.
Yeah.
Is what I want to do. Making sure you out there has had a good night.
Yeah.
That's what keeps me alive and keeps me going. And it's not about the money, but I could do with more money. But it's not. It's more about everyone out there saying what a great night they had, and that's what buzzes me up.
Making other people happy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Do my
Definitely.
best to do that. It's just in everyday life as well. It's like I see my friend Vicky doing it with old people around her, and that it's just really, it's a blessing to see that. So
Yeah, it's heartfelt, and it's
yeah, I love
giving
that.
something back.
Yeah,
But if it's not even taking anything either. I mean, I'm exactly the same. I just give, and it's it doesn't. I don't even mind if anybody's not giving me back. You know, as long as I make somebody happy, that makes me happy.
yeah, and I think that's.
You know,
I
that's
think
the-
we've got the same kind of mentality there. Me,
Yeah.
It's like you said, you don't write your lyrics from when you're MCing.
No.
I'm exactly the same. You feel the vibe, you feel the emotion. It's emotion.
You've got to, yeah.
Yeah, and I think we're both similar on that
Yeah,
respect.
definitely.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, from then on, I'm back in the club scene. I'm getting booked. The people in Liverpool remember me. That's why I'm doing Paradox in Liverpool.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm in Liverpool, I know the other clubs will remember me and see me more.
Yeah.
They'll probably try and book me, but I'm so busy now with a new venture I've got coming up with Cappella, which is one of the best opportunities that anyone could have. And alongside me is my singing partner, Vicky, and we are Cappella.
We are Cappella.
Okay, tell me a little bit more about that then. It's like it's a new venture for you.
Yeah.
How long you been going on, and what are your future plans?
I'll let Vicky start on that one because my journey came into it from a guy called MCB, who's the MC for Entrance.
Yep.
Back in the scene when I was in Liverpool, he was an up-and-coming little MC. And I'm the type of guy, if I think I can, you do me a little rhyme and I like it, I'll give you the mic and let you have a go and see if you can rock that crowd. And he was one of them guys that rocked the crowd.
Yep.
So we ended up getting Entrance over a few years later. And he's contacted me to say, look, Steve, Cappella are looking for a new rap artist. I've suggested you. Do you fancy it? Of course I fancy it. I'm not gonna turn that down. I'm doing big arena events.
Oh yeah.
Or big Europe tour. So I was introduced to Cappella, and the first person I met from the Cappella was Vicky. And
Was
Vicky will
me.
tell you how she started.
Yeah, so Cappella's a brand, and it was founded in 1987 by a guy called Gianfranco in Italy. So
Yep.
that's how it all started. Now, over the years, they've had several different artists going through Cappella, and they had the biggest hits and the most success in the early 90s.
Yep.
And my very good friends Liz and Marcus started Cappella back up about 9 years ago, maybe a little bit more. And unfortunately, in COVID, Marcus passed away last year, back end of last year. Now, I used to cover for Liz. I used to fill in for her when she couldn't do shows. Did that about 6 years ago. And she just said she doesn't want to do it without Marcus, so do I want to step in and take over the brand? So obviously, I did struggle with it actually quite a lot. Because yes, I wanted to do it, and I wanted to do it in their memory, because obviously they were good friends of mine as well. But it kind of came at a price.
Yeah.
And I struggled with that, if I'm honest. Because I just sort of thought, well, I wouldn't have this if someone had lost their life.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
In that sort of sense.
Okay.
Because they'd still be doing it. So I was supposed to be covering for Liz through 2021, maybe beginning of 2022, because they were expecting the first child.
Right.
And he passed away 3 months before the birth of that child.
It's very, very sad.
So it was very difficult, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a difficult time for me. So yes, I said that I'd do it and I'd be honoured to do it, and I have a few little things. So I have got my little necklace with they both had angel wings tattooed on them, both of them. So that's my little thing that I wear.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
for Marcus to take on stage with me. And then obviously met Steve, so yeah, she sent a photo of Steve. So I'm like, yeah, he's got a nice smile. He looks like he's up for a good crack.
I didn't even know that, you know. She sent a photo.
Oh yeah.
Oh
so
my
there's
gosh,
a
I
few
didn't
things
know
you
that.
don't know.
Oh my god.
And then obviously I went over and met Steve and just hit it off, didn't we? We
Yeah,
got on
it's
really well.
brilliant, yeah.
So we've got so much in common.
Like brother and sister, I tell you. Little mother and son.
But yeah, yeah, mother and son, yeah. So we just met up and we've been rehearsing every week and
Yeah.
we've had a good crack. We've got so much in common right back from like the club scene.
Everything's in common. Isn't
Family
it? Yeah.
and the similar in
It's the way we
personalities as well.
are and that,
yeah.
Apart from she's too organised, I'm just terrible.
Yeah, that's it. I'm really organised and he's like, yeah, it'll be done.
It'll be alright.
Last
I think that's a
minute
man
drop
thing,
home.
yeah.
He's a night and I'm like, Steve.
Yeah, and we start our tour, don't we, in March?
Yeah, so I was
Yeah.
going to say, where's the label going from here? What's your future plans, progression?
Yeah, so we start the tour in March and we've got a lot in this year, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got a lot of. I think we've got 22 tour dates.
Yeah, at the minute.
Could be more
Um,
coming as well.
Which is great because obviously we're new to Cappella, so we've had honestly everyone. The response has been fantastic, and
Brilliant,
the support has been really good because
We've had a photo shoot. We've been on posters now.
Yeah.
Everyone knows our faces well. Who love Cappella.
yeah, a lot of the fans have been wishing as well, and
Yeah, can't wait
wish
to
you all
see
the
us.
success. And I mean, you're always going to get a few little people, that might just Cappella were better in the '90s and da 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 da. But Cappella's, like I say, it's a brand, and if
Yeah.
you want to listen to the music, it lives on through
Yeah,
us now.
yeah, exactly.
We've been handed over the reins, and
And we're going to give you a new style of Cappella, so watch out.
yeah.
Any plans for making new tracks?
I'm guessing, yeah.
I'd like to, but I do know that that's up to the label. It's completely 100% down to the label. If they want us to do that, then they'll give us a nod. But if not, our hands are tied. I'm afraid there's not much we can do about that.
The brand's so strong.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
As Cappella, anyway. Come on, they've been going since 1990s, 87.
Yeah, 87.
And what we're in 2022.
Yeah.
That's some time.
Of course.
And to still be booked all over the world,
Yeah.
it's an amazing opportunity.
Where are you looking forward to most? Which bookings?
Performing.
Yeah, I can't wait to.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, and we've got Prague in, we've got the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
All of them are
Ibiza.
so good.
We've got
Ibiza
Ibiza.
is the one I'm really looking forward
Yeah.
to because I should have done it twice now, and both times I've not been able to do it.
Where are you on there? Which club?
Hard Rock.
Hard Rock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which is
Nice.
a big venue.
Big event.
Yeah.
Yeah, some big artists have performed there.
Oh yeah.
They're
So
all
we're
big
doing
events.
that. Yeah, they're all big.
events.
They're all arena events.
They're all-
There's no small
Yeah.
clubs.
You're on with like the Vanga Boys, Urban Cookie Collective, Gary
Wakefield,
OG,
yeah.
Wakefield, the Cheeky Girls are on there.
Yeah.
Babe-
Club.
Baby D,
UB40 with Ali Campbell.
Mazzala,
Nice.
they're all out, they're
Nice.
all going, yeah.
Yeah, so we've got a lot, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got a lot on there, but it's exciting, it's something new and new project and it's good. I'm gonna
Boom.
give it all we've got.
So have you done anything on that scale before?
Yeah, I've done more festivals.
Yeah.
But just hosted them, but like to perform as a rapper and in a band and doing dance routines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I do the dance routine. He just sort of like,
No, but I'm getting there.
he gets
Shaking
his
it.
swag on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the swag on,
Yeah,
you know. But I've done that. I'm doing some of them. I'm doing all right. You know, I'm being. I tell you, Mum, it's killing me.
This is like a new lease of life then for you, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Compared to,
It's
from
just,
what's happened.
I'm blessed, and
Yeah.
I thank God for that. And
Yeah.
you got to believe in yourself,
Of
man.
course, yeah.
You know, everyone goes through hardship. Everyone goes through a bad patch. Everyone goes through terrible times.
Yeah.
You got to pick yourself up. It's only you who can do that. It's only your life.
Of course
You
it
only
is.
got
Yeah.
one life. It's only you who lives it. And no matter the amount of people who can say, but you can hear the voice, like Take Back, you can hear from everyone who's gone through that. It's not been an easy road, you know,
Yeah.
but the road does get easier. You just got to believe it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's nice to have people believe in you as well because
Yeah.
that makes a big difference.
Of course
And
it does,
I had
yeah.
that with. That's why I think my bond with Marcus was so special because they both believed in me. And
Yeah.
I met them at an audition years ago, and they just honestly Marcus especially, just constantly when you can do it, you know, you've got this, you're really good, and you're talented, you know, and it's sometimes you just need that one person to believe in you, give you the opportunity to fly.
I believe in you.
Yeah,
I believe in you both.
Yeah.
Wow, the energy's amazing.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah,
So
really good.
I think we're going to have the best ever time.
Yeah.
It's going to be brilliant.
We're going to laugh.
Yeah, that's so much.
We're going to have fun, yeah. So, yeah.
I'm going to be. She's going to keep me grounded. I know I'm going to be in bed as soon as I can finish the gig, ready for the fly home. I know the crack.
Is that going to happen?
I'm not going to party like mad. This is very important.
I'm not a big partier, and I used to be back in the day, but
no, I used to do all that, and again, remember, I've been in trouble from that. It's not worth it. So
yeah, of course.
It's all about having a great time, many memories,
I'll rein
loads
him
of
in.
photos. She's reined me in
I'll
already.
rein him in.
Yeah.
The only thing is we're not sharing a room because he snores. So it's not happening. I said, Robin, I don't mind sharing a room. And they went, do you snore? Yeah, I went, no.
I just wish I
I'm
would have
having
said
my
no.
own room.
What you like?
Yeah, I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Well,
Nice. Okay.
As you can see, Paulie, cup of tea.
Yeah, that's it. I was quite surprised. Usually, what, a beer or?
Yeah, or gin and tonic or something. No more. Yeah, it's Earl Grey for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm usually on the red wine, but
Yeah.
I'm having a little chilled one.
Yeah, really impressed with what you've got here, and thanks for having us.
Yeah, no drama.
really
Yeah.
good set up, isn't it? Yeah. So
Really
what is it that you've been up to then the last few years?
Few years. Well, as I went over briefly before. Well, COVID has really not done anyone any favours. You know, I was at rock bottom
Yeah.
2 years ago. Really rock bottom. I had £2 in my back pocket. I had no one to help me.
Yeah.
And like you say, you just have to help yourself. I mean, a survival mode kicked in.
Yeah.
I had my car, my TV in the back of my car, and 2 bin bags of
Wow.
clothes.
Yeah.
That's it, you know. And sleeping in my car, sleeping at friends' houses, and then I just, you know, it just got to that point where I had literally nothing left, and I just survival mode kicked in, and yeah, and I just created a business.
When you say survival mode kicked in,
Yeah.
how did that kick in? I know you was in a bad situation.
How did that kick in? I think it was the hunger for a cigarette.
Were you joking?
No, I'd had no money for cigs.
Wow.
And I needed some bloody money.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, I can quit here, but I need a cig. I don't smoke much.
Yeah.
Maybe 2-3 a day, that's it, max, you know. But I needed a cig.
Does that come from when you was a young'un though? Where does that survival come from?
Maybe, I don't know, maybe. I'm an only child. Well, I
Yeah.
was an only child for a good number of years, till
Yeah.
I was in my teens. So I've kind of always done things on my own, I've played on my own, you know, and it's just been me, in a way.
I think that's shaped.
Yeah, definitely. I've kind of made my own path from a very early age, yeah.
Fantastic.
But, I mean, I didn't have a day off for 14 months. And, you know, it's been hard work. But now I've got to where I need to be. I mean, I had eight staff working for me about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
You know, just from me driving around in my car. Well, didn't even have a van for the first 6 months, you know.
Wow.
I had my extendable ladder in the back of the car and like my tools in the back, and me and my cousin just driving around doing little odd jobs.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted pools, didn't they? They all wanted hot tubs at the start of
right.
COVID.
Yeah.
So we used to do outside sockets and hot taps for people, you know.
That's fantastic.
Give a bit of a deal. Yeah, and we did all right.
That's brilliant.
And from
So
there,
during COVID, was you working through the COVID period?
I didn't have a day off through COVID, yeah.
Fantastic.
The first 2 weeks was, you know, nobody knew what was going to happen. So I was kind of off, and that's where I spent all my money, you know, thinking... I was actually meant to move to Canada, you see.
Yeah.
So I kind of like spent all my money thinking, I'm set up there, I've got my own apartment there, I've got an amazing job there set up, vehicle, everything. So it's kind of... I spent all my savings.
Yeah.
So I was on rock bottom, yeah. And I've just gone up and up and up, and I've not stopped. You know, having ADHD myself it's actually been a bit of a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
Because it's given me that drive.
Brilliant.
You know, where at school I never got. I was always the class clown. I was always disruptive. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that I was being this person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this disruptive person. That's because I was. You know, ADHD wasn't really known then.
Yeah.
You know, and through the 90s and stuff. It's only now that it's becoming more apparent, and people are actually getting medicated for it, which is brilliant. But
Yeah.
you know, it's one of them things that I had to struggle with it,
Yeah.
and I still do daily. You know, it goes from losing my keys, or I lose everything.
Yeah.
You know, any time anyone says, you know, a time to meet me, or it's always an hour extra.
Well, we noticed that when we were.
You know, things like that, or like it's hard. I've never read a book.
Have you not?
No, I can't read. I can't
I've
read a book.
never
I
read
can
a book.
read.
But
I can read and write.
Attention to it.
Can't, it goes. I think The Secret was that's the longest. I think I got like 54 pages or something in The Secret.
Fantastic, yeah, I read that one.
I think I actually stopped it because it said if you think you're not going to be overweight, that's it. You won't be overweight or something like that. And
Yeah.
you become not overweight overnight. And I thought, oh, that's enough for me.
Yeah.
Like,
It don't work for me, trust
but
me.
up until then, it was a good read. It took me probably about 6 weeks to read 50 pages,
Wow.
which is.
Which is good for you.
Yeah, it was a bit of an achievement, you know. But
Yeah.
I'd rather watch a documentary or.
So what made
visual.
you decide about the tub and Take Back?
So Take You Back is, I don't know really. It's just something that I've been thinking about for a while. I watch other people's podcasts and I see how inspirational it is, especially looking at, you know, my peers or people that I look up to, you know, artists.
Do you find you like obsess over things with your ADHD? So you have to get everything. When you do something, you've got to.
I've got to finish it.
Yeah,
I obsess.
Yeah,
But-
until it's done or until it's the best it can be. Or
No, I'll lose concentration
You
and
lose
start doing
concentration.
something else. Even though I've got my drive into that. And then what does my head in the most, I'm thinking about that while I'm not doing it and I'm doing something else again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
So kind of your mind, you're doing something else physically, but your mind's totally on the other thing that he was doing.
Yeah.
So do you think you need like kind of, I would love to have a Vicky in my life.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you'd be ideal with a Vicky.
I kind of need that, yeah, in a way.
Yeah.
But I don't need it as a necessity. Like, I don't, you know, I'd like that, you know?
Yeah.
I'd like that kind of, you know, kind of...
Structure, organisational.
It's hard. People don't realise that. Obviously,
Just
my
somebody to tell
daughter
me.
has ADHD, so people don't realise how hard it is for that individual. I mean, everyone's different, and they all have a different. I mean, she has anxiety, but she kind of makes herself more anxious over things because she does obsess. So my daughter's into sport, like you are with your music. That's your passion. That's what make your happy place. Hers is sport. And she plays and plays and plays and plays. So she does practices till she's the best at everything.
That's, yeah.
And she
Yeah, it's a-
obsesses,
Yeah.
and it's a great quality. But because she does that, she makes the anxiety. It's got to be right. It's got to be right.
Yeah.
The pressure to succeed. What if I get it wrong? What if I don't? And it
Do you have that?
it drives her insane.
I can't... To be honest, I don't.
Everyone's different, you
Is
see,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, it's. I think I don't have an obsessive kind of. I don't worry about things too much. I used to worry about what people thought about me a lot.
Yeah.
Because I was a known face.
Yeah.
Within
Yeah,
the
of course.
scene.
Yeah.
Being an MC, you know, I was kind of in the loop, and I used to worry a lot about what people thought about me, and you know, it might stem back from an early age. I don't know. From parents, you know, from my parents splitting up and things like that. I don't know whether that might be it or. But nowadays, I've kind of gone the opposite way.
Yeah.
I'm, you know, this is my life. You know, I think it's come with age. to be
That's
fair.
age,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's age. You know, I turned 30. I came out of the music industry when I was 30, and to meet somebody and try and, you know, and get that family unit, and that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's not really progressed in that sense, because
The attention and the focus has not been on that.
it's you know, music's my passion.
Yeah.
And I can't let that go. And I thought I tried to, you know, I tried to get rid of one and have another, but it's not. I mean, I'll have to meet a girl in the music industry and like, yeah, she can be my rock, you know. I
Yeah.
don't know, but yeah, it's
Brilliant.
it's difficult.
It's a great thing that you're doing, and I think most DJs and MCs out there want to take note, look at policy, take back, come down to the studio,
Yeah.
come and talk, because talking is the key.
Of course it is.
We keep things in. We're so macho as men, and we don't like to talk about anything emotional, isn't it?
Male mental health is, you know,
It's massive. It's on the rise.
it's massive. I just done a short feature film where I played the mum of a teenage boy, and he had mental health issues, and it's a suicide awareness for male mental health. It's absolutely fantastic, but there's been like 18 men a day are committing suicide, and it's a massive thing.
Wow.
So it was a big thing to do.
Yeah, it's so yeah. I mean, like COVID's been really hard for everybody. Like you say, like I don't know what's happened between anybody else's families and stuff. But I mean, I know that I've lost my granddad. I've lost.
Due to COVID, is it, or is it due to other?
I don't know. I wouldn't like to say.
Yeah.
What my outlook on it is. People might think it's a little bit extreme, but I don't really. Everybody's got their own views on the COVID situation. But all I know is that mental health has increased with every single person that I know.
Yeah.
A lot of deaths have happened.
Yeah.
Not due to COVID. Natural causes.
Suicidal.
And it's been hard, really hard for everybody, and I've never known so many deaths.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been on the earth 37 years, and I've never known so many deaths within a 12 month period from natural causes.
Yeah.
Yeah, from people that have been jabbed.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like I say, when I went to the hairdressers the other week, and there was a woman in there absolutely terrified. She'd not been left the house for nearly 2 years, and she said, "My daughter will kill me. She finds out that I've left the house, and I'm frightened to death, and I'm still wearing my mask." And this woman, she was elderly, but she wasn't really elderly. She was about I'd say 65. My mum's age basically, and she was absolutely terrified still. And she was fully vaccinated, boosted, the lot, and she's not even left her house, she's not even been out of her garden. And the mental health that,
It's killing, it must be killing her. It must be killing her.
So many people are struggling with it. They just, because they're terrified to leave the house still. And the media's not helping anything when it comes to any of that.
That's the thing, it's the media's going crazy on it. They're thriving off it,
Yeah.
I was working on the Metrolink during the COVID, so for Manchester Metrolink.
Yeah.
So I had my jabs due to the fact of the people I was working with. So I'm a diabetic, so I had my jabs because I was vulnerable. So I had my first jab. Didn't really want it. I don't believe in it, to be fair, but I did it because of my colleagues I was working with.
Yeah.
I thought, come on, I'll just get it done. I'm vulnerable. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. I've had my second jab, but the booster, I'm not having it. It's just not going to happen. My missus has had the booster. No, she's had the second jab. And her arm's gone numb, and it's been numb since September last year.
Wow.
About your friend.
My mum's the same. Her arm, she couldn't feel it for months and months. She had, it was really painful. And
Yeah,
she couldn't lift it.
And have you had COVID? Have you guys had COVID? And how have you felt off it?
Our son, he's had COVID. He had to be isolated, but he was good. He stayed in his bedroom. He didn't come out. And when he came downstairs and used anything, he washed it, cleaned it, and he had his mask on.
I mean, like in his health, was he poorly due to COVID? Or?
He just had the headaches and the bad chest. Couldn't taste anything.
How old was he?
He's 20. When he got it, 26 he was.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I've had COVID twice.
Yeah.
I'm 41.
And
not vaccinated at all. I had it back in 2020, right at the beginning. It was actually in November of 2020 we had it. So there weren't any vaccines then, I didn't get a choice. I was ill for about 2 weeks. Headache, mostly, was the headache. It was constant. Have you ever had sinusitis? Lots of people listening will have done, and it can make you sick, and so I felt sick and dizziness. I didn't really feel ill as such. It was just the headache. I couldn't lift my head.
Yeah, you needed something there. It was
and I had 2 days of a little bit of shivering right at the beginning. But other than that, and the nerve pain, I had because I have a bad back. I've got slip discs left, right, and centre.
You wouldn't believe it, would you?
It's the martial arts thing. But it attacked my back, so the pain in my back was horrendous. That was probably the worst out of anything. But I'm asthmatic, and it didn't even affect my lungs at all. I didn't even have a cough the first time round. Now I've just had it again right at the beginning of January, and all I had was a cough, nothing else, no headache.
Was it definitely COVID?
Yeah, this time, because the first time we didn't do a PCR test. My children did, because they brought it home from school. Again, they just had a headache, and the school said, well, they can't come back to school until they had a PCR, and they both tested positive. And then about 4 days later, I was ill, and my husband was ill the day after.
Same symptoms.
Same symptoms. So we never, but I had an antibody, because I was working in care at the time. So I had an antibodies test, and it come back that I got antibodies. So I knew I had COVID. But this last time, I said all I had was the cough. I did a PCR test this time, more so because you can travel on the 180-day PCR COVID recovery test. So that's probably more why I did the PCR. And I've still got a bit of a cough, if I'm honest, and this was the beginning of January. It didn't really bother my breathing as such. It's more like at the top of my chest, in my throat, and I'm just a little bit just coughing for little things, and then once I've had a cough, I'm
Are you
fine.
getting any phlegm up from the top of your chest?
A little bit, yeah.
See,
I
I've
get
not
a
had
little
any
bit.
phlegm,
No,
nothing
yeah,
like
I
that.
don't
No.
I smoke as well, but I don't smoke much. I smoke
Yeah.
2 or 3
Yeah,
cigarettes.
see, I
you
don't
know.
Yeah,
smoke,
but you get that
so-
phlegm when you cough.
Sometimes and sometimes I don't. You know, but I don't cough too much. But
It's a crazy
I still
subject.
get it. Yeah, it is a crazy subject.
Yeah.
It's-
Everybody's different, and I really do believe it's genetic. I think
What about that friend of yours? Tell
never
me
been
about that
checked.
friend of yours when we went to go and talk about your friend, the doctor.
yeah, she was saying that he had a really rare skin condition.
It's psoriasis.
Well, it was like psoriasis. Was it psoriasis? I think it was like
Psoriasis, yeah.
psoriasis, but it was
Really
really,
bad, yeah.
really bad. And she said, and he had the COVID jab, and it got rid of it completely.
You're joking.
Completely
I
got
better
rid
go
of
and
it.
have the COVID jab then, because I've got psoriasis all over
Yeah,
my face.
but-
Like,
but-
Have you not had a jab at all?
it's the only place I get it as well. No, I've not had a jab, not once. And I've had
Yeah.
Try
COVID.
it.
I've had COVID twice, right at the start of 2020.
Yeah.
In the January or February, I think it was, just before it all came, like it was just apparent. And then I had it again, obviously at Christmas. Like
Have
I
you
said.
chose not to have it because of what reason?
Because I see a lot of people having worse health conditions because of
Because
the
of
jab,
having the
Yeah.
jab, the same.
massively. And
I work
think
in care, and I've seen people die from having the jab.
Yeah,
And it
this is
sounds, but you know, you
more.
don't want to scaremongering, but
I think there's more people that are dying, isn't there?
As a result of having the jab?
Yeah.
they're not being honest with the reports, and it's,
No, they're
it's
not.
difficult to know. I mean, obviously, I think if you're elderly and you're very high risk, then go and get the jabs. I think people should have that freedom to do that.
Yeah.
But for someone like me who's had it twice, and I've been fine both times. I mean, I've been more ill from a sinus infection than I was from COVID,
Yeah.
if I'm honest. I don't think then I should be forced into having a vaccine that I don't particularly want, and I certainly do not agree with children at all.
No.
I mean,
They're making children now have it.
my
aren't they?
children, they're not making them have it, but I mean, the children 12 and over can have the vaccine. Now, I've got a 14-year-old at home. She's got some special needs, nothing physical, really. It's more like, say, ADHD, and she has a condition where she's missing an X chromosome. But that can affect her fertility. Now, we don't know with this vaccine what it can affect, and they've been
Yeah.
saying they're finding these spike proteins in the
Women who-
ovaries of girls and things like that, and it's not going to happen. She's not having it. But that should be a choice, and she had a headache for a day.
And that was it.
That's it. And same with my younger daughter, she's 11. They had a headache half a day. They had a headache, give them some paracetamol. By 2 o'clock in the afternoon, they're both bouncing off walls. And I thought, I'm not going to vaccinate for that. Now, I'm not an anti-vaxxer. We're all vaccinated.
Yeah.
All my children are vaccinated with tried and tested vaccines for things that I know if they got could kill them, or they
Yeah.
could lose limbs, meningitis,
Yeah, no,
things
never
like that.
never in our lifetime have we had a pandemic whereby they found the vaccine for you within 6 months of
Yeah.
the pandemic being around.
Yeah.
And
If
that's
there's,
it.
in any disease we've had in the whole of the universe,
Yeah.
there's
And
never been a vaccine for that, which has been taken 6 months of development,
Yeah.
within 6 months of development.
Yeah.
All the rest have been 10, 15 years.
And this is it, you know, and it's still under trial,
Yeah.
and people are willing to put something in them so they can travel, and I just don't really
'Cause they
agree.
wanna travel,
It's a
yeah.
silly reason to me.
It's wrong, yeah.
There's so much we could go on here.
I know
'Cause,
we
you know,
could,
it's the
yeah.
government. It's
Yeah.
do you not think they're playing with your brain? I'm struggling now when I'm watching TV at home because I'm seeing everything again.
Yeah,
Everything's just repeated,
yeah.
and I'm going, I remember that. That was last year. That I remember that, and everything I watch now, unless it's live, is repeated.
Of course it is, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like what
It's like they wanna
they're
keep
playing
them
with your brain.
asleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it's like. It's like
Suppressing
you're in the
Keeping
loop.
everyone scared.
Suppressed and scared,
Mm-hmm.
and like they don't want you to open your mind to
Exactly.
yourself
Yeah.
in a way. They want to
Explore
keep you in
yourself,
this.
find out who you are. It's not happening, is
That's
it? With
it,
the
we've had
loop.
people- we've
The
had
loop
people
of
die
life. They
from it.
keep us in a loop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keeping it. It's just
Like adverts to tell you about the COVID jab, the booster jab.
Oh, it's everywhere.
It's crazy.
It's everywhere. It's keeping that fear factor
Yeah.
going, and
Yeah.
I think that's what's wrong.
Don't be
most
scared,
of our-
people. Don't be scared.
I mean, we both know people. I know, obviously, I know someone who's died with it. You know someone who's died with it.
I don't know.
But I also
personally.
know people that have died with it have been fully vaccinated.
yeah.
You know, so I just think, you know,
Working in the healthcare system yourself, like
yeah,
Yeah.
people just need to be mindful and be able to make that decision for themselves. Now, you know, without people going, oh, you're stupid for being vaccinated, or you're stupid for not being vaccinated. People should just be able to make their own mind up.
it's
You
pressure.
have to stop
Period.
judging.
Yeah,
Stop
there you
judging.
go.
And it's your life.
Exactly, it's
Yeah.
your life. And
It's your life. You control everything that happens,
Yeah.
coming to you, going out of you.
Exactly. And when you can still catch it, spread it,
Yeah.
you know, and they're stopping travel and things like that, stopping people going
Mm.
to work. And I mean, obviously, with the stop carers, I actually left care because I didn't want to be vaccinated.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Well, over 80,000 people left care.
There's about 80,000 carers left. They were already short-staffed anyway. The hours we used to do was absolutely horrendous, especially at the weekends, you know. Horrendous hours. And so many have left, and then obviously they brought all this up with the NHS, and 50,000 more NHS staff are wanting to leave in, surgeons, nurses, highly qualified people, which is why...
Because they've seen it, they're seeing it front hand, like civil, first hand there, aren't they?
When I was doing the Metrolink work, they set up one of those Victoria, you know, in Manchester, the GMEX, it used to be called the GMEX.
Yeah.
Yeah, they set up that.
Oh, the GMEX, that's further into town.
They that curvy one.
Yeah.
They set it up as a hospital.
Yeah.
And nobody used it. What's that about? How many of them did they do? The amount of money that we as a taxpayer paid for this to be built and then not get used. Come on, there's something not right.
But it's so crazy because on the flip side, you do get nurses. I mean, my stepmother, new stepmother, she just started working in a hospital, and she's saying, oh, the doctors are saying this and the doctors are saying that. So you are getting doctors saying, oh, it's really bad, and I do think it's area to area. I mean, she works in Blackburn Hospital, so it's particularly bad over there, they say. But then you get other nurses that, we've been sat around doing nothing all day. So who's right? I just don't.
Who's right,
it's
and
so
who's wrong.
confusing.
Yeah.
I just think people just need to make their own mind up about it. And obviously, I didn't get a choice in 2020. I had COVID. There weren't any vaccine there. Now, I was terrified at the beginning because I am asthmatic. So I was cleaning, kids are coming home from school, and I'm going shouting at the TV.
What's that one?
You're absolutely mental, the government are going mad, the kids don't spread it, absolute bollocks, you know, going on. Because we know kids spread everything. So they're coming home from school, it's like, wash your hands, everything's been wiped down. And we're like a mad person. And then I got it, and I'm like, well, I've been more ill from sinus infection. And I'm like, and I understand that people have died, and obviously don't want to come across as insensitive, you know, but people just need to be able to make their own decision. That's my stance on it, and not be, you know,
not be judged on what you do.
And coerced
because it gives,
into having it.
Yeah, it gives you anxiety. It causes. There you go again. So
exactly.
Everything links, doesn't it?
Everything links. Yeah. It's like they want you to be. Maybe they want you to be anxious. Maybe they want you to have
fear.
Yeah. Maybe they want you to go to the doctors to get these pills on prescription.
Yeah.
You know,
of course they do.
For anxiety or different things.
Yeah, it's all money at the end of the day.
To scare you, yeah.
I mean, like with travelling and things like that, obviously I'm not vaccinated, so I can't travel into a lot of these countries without doing a PCR test. But someone who's fully vaccinated can. But people, they don't need to do a test at all, but they're still catching it and spreading it.
Yeah, so they can spread it, they carry it.
They're carrying it and they're not being tested.
And they're not being tested,
To me, I'm actually safer because I'm having to do a test. So it just doesn't make any logical sense to me, doesn't that? I don't know, it's just a bit crazy.
I'm a diabetic, and I'm on metformin tablets. I was on the insulin pen, which due to diet, getting it down, taking out the sugar, I'm now on metformin tablets, which are great. And I've got high blood pressure, so I'm adding Lodipine for them. Now I get those tablets from the pharmacy, maybe once a month. When I go in the pharmacy now, I'm talking, when the people are in front of me and they're getting their medication, them bags have gone from one little bag to bags like this. They're walking out with big carrier bags, more or less, of medication that people are on, and I'm just thinking, wow, it weren't like that a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
It was just not like that. There was people coming in and was getting a little bag and going, now I'm seeing big bags like that.
So they're taking medication to stop the effects of that medication.
Yeah.
So to stop the and
it's a continuous cycle. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
It is.
Let's just entertain the world.
And they're quite happy to give medication for everything. That's the answer to everything. And like you say, back to the mental health sort of thing, you can't. The waiting list is insane for anything. You can't get an appointment for anything. You can't.
You can if you pay.
Oh yeah, if you pay and go private. But people are ringing up, and obviously when I'm working in care, and there was a lady there saying, I need an appointment for that. I'm really, really in a bad place and feeling a little bit suicidal, and they just. Ring these, and she'd ring that person, they say, we're not the right person, ring them. And everybody just passing the buck because the lists are just so long, it's incredible. This person could have then gone on and committed suicide for all we know.
After 3 weeks of trying to get hold of someone.
Yeah, it's not good, is it? And
she was saying, as a carer, they talk to us, these people, and just sit there, and you just got to be there for them and talk it through with them, saying it's all right, and just, because sometimes we're the only person they see.
Yeah.
you know, ever. Some
Yeah,
of them
of
don't
course.
have families. So we might go in one today and that might be the only person they see that day. So that's, as a carer, it's not just going in, giving some medication, leaving. You know, you are a bit of an agony aunt as well. There's a lot of pressure on carers, I think, you
It's
know.
been a rough ride for so many people.
Yeah, and that's it. And they've all said, you know, I've not been able to leave the house. Some of these people who are mobile and all the services have been shut. They rely on an ambulance to and from the hospital, and they can't get it because they can't go into the hospital unless it's an absolute necessity to go into the
Thinking about when it was lockdown, there was no transport, there was no vehicles on the road, and they couldn't go shopping. They don't know how to shop online.
Yeah, they don't have phones. Some of them they can't shop online. No, they rely on us to do the shopping. And, you know, it's insane. It really is that what's going on, and that's doing more damage than COVID itself. I think in the long run, that really is doing more damage to people's health and mental health. Both, I think. Yeah.
Good.
But we'll shine some light and give them some music, and
that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, we're going to.
We're going to buzz you all up, keep you entertained, keep you smiling, and believe in yourself. Only you judge you.
Brilliant. Well, thanks very much, guys.
Brilliant. It's been great, Paulie. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Again, there you go. Brilliant.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I can't wait till you do the edited version and get it out to us. It'll be great. Because we'll be like that afterwards. Oh, shouldn't have said that. Oh, we didn't say that right.
I'm so bad. I'm like, I hate talking. I hate hearing my voice talk. My speaking voice.
I mean, you sound great. You'll sound great.
It's like I listen to myself sing, but when it comes to my talking voice, I hate it. It's like cringe. It's so northern. Everyone thinks I'm from Yorkshire. It's so broad. This is my dad's fault. He's such a commoner.
It is Yorkshire, ain't it? Rottenstone.
No, it's Lancashire.
No. It is. It's Yorkshire, isn't it?
No, it's Lancashire.
I'm sure it's just on the coast.
No, Yorkshire's like...
Aslington, York...
No, it's Halifax. Halifax is...
Yeah, but you're near there.
It's miles away.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
it's
like 40 minutes away from Halifax.
That's not far, that, really.
It's far enough.
Over hills.
Over hills.
Over hills.
Over hills. Which street?
Which street?
Yeah, my dad's proper Northern.
Yeah. What time are we on now, Paul?
I don't know my phone is it. Oh, it's...
Oh, hang on.
It's
quarter to 8.
Quarter to 8, okay. Let me tell her.
You tell it wife you're on your way home.
Yeah, she's done. I don't know what she's done, but she's done something. There we go,
My
miss.
fella's like, yeah, whatever. This is the thing you've got...
He'd be able to watch TV.
He's great, my fella, because he's so, like, supportive with everything.
Yeah, he's brilliant, mate.
You can't... When I was in my first marriage, he's sort of like, look, I couldn't do anything. I was modelling, I was on an agency. You're not doing that, you're not doing that, you're not doing that. And
controlling that.
Oh, everything. Money. I work 6 days a week, training as an engineer. Can't give me the money.
As an engineer?
An
doing
engineer. Fixing machines for print finishers,
Wow.
I'm a bit of a boy. I'm probably like, I love all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I think I have ADHD. I do.
Yeah, I believe it.
I'm not as bad, like, I'm very control with things, but, I mean, my daughter, she was horrendous behaviour-wise. Oh my God, she was so bad. I actually gave up work, like, to look after her because my mum couldn't cope with her. She was just hard work.
You are superwoman, I swear.
But I do everything.
You know what? This girl, when I'm saying what you're up to, where's that place you go where the England team play? What's that called?
Oh, Kettering.
I'm in Kettering with it. But she does everything, let me tell you.
Sophia.
She's got 3 children there, and this woman is doing everything. I just think, how did you do all
My
that?
oldest is 22, so I've got a granddaughter as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then I've got a 14-year-old, 11-year-old. My 14-year-old with the ADHD, she plays volleyball for England cadets. So she puts everything into that. So I spend so many hours up and down the motorway. Twice a week she plays with the ladies MVL team for Stockport as well, and she's the first junior to play for the MVL ladies there as well.
Bet you're proud.
Yeah, really proud of her. But she just puts it. But she drives me mad. It's the obsessing.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Like mother.
No, see, I know she says that. Mum, you do that as well. I like things to be done and organised, and then I can forget about it and relax. Then once it's organised,
But before it's organised and done,
I
you
stress about it. I do
over
upset. But she's like practice. Mum, come and help me. Mum, do this. Mum, what about that? What if this happens? Mum, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, and she drives me insane. She does. But I do think when I was younger, I probably had ADHD.
But you never took medication.
Undiagnosed. You don't need to. Sophia's not medicated. She was medicated when she was younger for school.
Have you only just started medicating people for it?
I don't know.
It was only diagnosed a couple of years ago, so that's probably why.
Oh, it's new now, isn't it?
No, because Sophia was...
I actually self-medicated.
What, with cannabis or?
No, cannabis.
Doesn't help,
Cannabis. I stay awake off cannabis,
Yeah.
and my mind
Wow.
goes frantic.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, and I can't sleep.
Right.
As an adverse effect, it's horrendous.
Crazy, isn't it?
But do you know what I'm like? Because I'd started taking CBD oil with 70% THC in it. Because I don't want to smoke.
So that's another level.
Because you need the THC in it
Yeah.
for the pain. Because for my back,
Oh,
I just
yeah.
couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Did it work?
Cause
all night.
Yeah.
All night. Oh, horrendous.
Was it?
And I'll tell you a funny story. I actually took. I thought they were paracetamol. I took 2 Ritalin by accident.
What are them?
ADHD medication.
It's amphetamine, basically.
And I was,
Right.
I swear to God, I wrote like 5 songs or like that.
Well, yeah.
I was like, phew, I was fucking buzzing till about 3 o'clock in the morning. I swear to God, I was like, oh, I could not sleep. I was stupid.
I won't mind some of them.
Because they're in the same, so they look the same. They were like little blue and white capsules, and I bought some paracetamol that were a blue and white capsule.
No
And I
way.
didn't even think she had any left in the cupboard because she's not taken it for a couple of years now. She had it at primary school and stopped at the end of year 7.
Right.
Honestly, 2. And she was on maximum dose as well
Wow.
for her age. I was like, yeah, 2.
It's crazy when you think about that. They're giving kids
These types of drugs.
amphetamines, but then they're telling you not to take amphetamines. It's
Crazy.
the same. So they're giving
Yeah.
you the drug that they're telling you is illegal.
Yeah, it does work differently in the brain of someone with ADHD though, amphetamine. It's supposed to.
It's
but
crazy, isn't it?
It tunes you straight in. It's like it tunes you in. Like,
My eldest daughter-
when I know I've got a
I'm
busy
thinking
day.
about all those people who go out raving. How many of them would have had ADHD? You know, back in my day, how many of them would have had
Yourself,
ADHD?
that's another symptom of ADHD is addiction.
Right,
You know,
yeah.
Addiction's another symptom, a massive symptom of it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drug abuse, yeah.
Right,
So
okay.
cocaine, you're up as your stimulants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because you're thriving that, you're trying to create the dopamine in your brain.
Yeah.
right,
Because that's what I lack.
Obsession.
yeah.
That's what
It's
obsession.
obsession.
Right.
That's what I lack as an ADHD, you know, as an ADHD, I won't say patient, person, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got ADHD, I mean, I lack dopamine, so I subconsciously create the dopamine in my brain by being loud and
Yeah.
hyperactive and rude. Some people say,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not rude, I'm not that type of person, you
Yeah.
know, but I am rude to people.
Yeah.
And I'm in people's faces and I'm no filter. And,
Yeah, it's a fear.
but I only know when I see people's reactions.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like, oh, what have I just said?
What have I just-
Yeah.
Or like I'm sat there like waiting for my McDonald's or something like that maybe, or you
It
know.
might be rude to the cashier.
And yes, right, that's a bad thing. And then whoever sat with me like, oh, what, Paul? And I'm like, what did I say?
You didn't mean to
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
realise.
And it's
That's
like,
horrible.
You've just
So
did this and this, and I'm like, oh.
must be
But then I'll
horrible.
apologise to the people. It got to a
Yeah.
point where I was apologising to people
Before you've even said anything.
before I'd met, like,
Yeah.
as soon as I've met someone at work, it was work.
Yeah.
what-
I'm really
what did it
sorry
for
I've
me.
got ADHD, so if I
Yeah.
say anything, you're
If I
like,
say
it's like a
anything-
Is that what it's like?
disclaimer.
That's
Yeah, it's
exactly.
a disclaimer, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I used to do
You've gone
it.
through it, yeah.
I used to do it with my daughter
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I used to go to toddler groups every day.
I'm sorry
to,
about that.
to socialise
I
her,
remember, yeah.
and because she was aggressive, and anyone, you could be if anyone come within a distance, like someone would lean over like that, and she'd teeth were in. So I'd take her to a park or something, and I'm going, no, I just want to apologise in advance if she does anything, and it weren't, and she's got ADHD, and it was, and that's what you find yourself doing, or the amount
Apologising
of
to
fights
people.
I've nearly been in because she's literally beating the shit out of some kid because they've taken a ball off her. Well, the parents come over and I'm like, hang on a minute, your child I've watched them do it. They've took that from her.
Yeah.
Teach your child some manners.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
yeah.
because it's not her fault. Yes, she shouldn't have bitten her, but then she shouldn't have taken the ball off her
Shouldn't,
either.
yeah, of course.
So the amount, honestly, I swear to God, the amount of fights I've been in, and I've been kicking off because I was like, you're straight into mum mode. It's protection.
Yeah.
Because she never started anything, but she finished it, and she's still like that
She's
now.
still like that now.
And she's the same, no filter. She'll say things, but she's like, well, I said, well, she don't really mean it. She goes, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And she'll
Straight
say,
in, yeah.
yeah, I did.
Well, yeah, but
Crazy,
I did
innit?
mean it. Yeah,
I did
yeah.
mean it.
People-
She
people
says
say-
what
yeah.
she thinks, and she'll mean it. She won't apologise for anything, and it's like
Oh, I'm always right. I'm always right as well. Yeah, it's like that.
she'll embarrass you. She does what the kids do, and you know when you say something, she'll go, "Why do you always elaborate on stuff? Why do you always have to like? I never said that." Or it's like, "I never said that," and I'm like, "Yeah, you did." She goes, "No, I never said." And it's like, "Oh, it's so embarrassing." And you go, "Yeah, you did, you little shit."
I'm exactly the same. It's just, yeah, crazy.
Sounds like her eyeballs.
She's all
It must
honestly.
be so hard for you guys.
Mate, I've lost relationships. I've lost jobs.
Have you?
Oh yeah. I mean, everything in life really. I've lost.
Do you know what? They probably
It was a
don't even
repeat
know
pattern.
about it in the workplace.
I didn't know about it myself, so
That's what I mean.
You know,
This is the thing when I say about getting a diagnosis. She was diagnosed at 6.
Yeah.
which is young, but because she's a girl as well, it's less common in girls.
Is it?
And it's easier to spot in girls because it's easier in one sense and it's not in another. Now boys are usually off the walls all over the place.
Yeah.
Girls aren't. Yeah. Girls are usually a bit more like they hide things very well.
Yeah.
Placid, yeah.
But Sophia was off the walls.
She was like a little boy.
She was jumping. She would be doing like front flips off the stairs onto a beanbag at like 3 years old. I swear, honestly, watching TV upside down on her head.
See, for me,
you don't know this.
I would think that would be normal for a kid.
No, but it's not really. No, not to that level. You couldn't have a conversation. She interrupted. You'd like to interrupt. Mum, you could any time the attention wasn't on her. She's interrupting. If you're on the
phone... And what's it mean then? AD...
Attention deficit and
disorder.
hyperactivity disorder.
Ah.
Now my elder daughter's got ADD.
Deficit. Now I get it.
My eldest, she's got ADD.
ADD, so she doesn't get the hypiness with it.
She's away with fairies.
Yeah.
She'll be like... staring into a bliss, and you're like, what are you looking at? What? You know, she's a nightmare. She's completely opposite. Doesn't get sarcasm at all.
Right.
She's
a fucking nightmare.
Wow, you've got both spectrums.
Both, and now I've just gone for my younger one, my 11-year-old, thinking that she needs assessing as well. But
yeah.
She's well-behaved, my younger one though. She's fairly well-behaved, but she gets sensitive. She'll cry over
She's more emotional.
Like the other day, she was messing in the patio doors with because you want pissing about opening the door for the cat to go in and out.
Yeah.
And her dad went, "Shut the door, Talia," because it was fucking freezing. So like, eating, like, "Shut the door," and she couldn't. No, well, I won't shut the door if you want to. And she cry, you know. And it's
so
like,
she's very emotional.
I've only asked her to shut the door, yeah, and she's like that. So I do think, and she can't sit through a
Do you know
film.
what?
She's like rocking.
Where do you think it comes from?
I think it is genetic.
Yeah, but
ADHD is genetic. That's just why I think as a kid I had it, and I think I've learnt to deal with it. And I don't think it was as bad as what Sophia's was because I was never like aggressive or anything like that. But I just think I've probably learnt to deal with it.
It weren't around in my day. Well, it probably was.
It was, of course it was.
Yeah.
Because
you just seen as rowdy, or you just seen like
he's disruptive.
Yeah. Back in the day,
I was disruptive.
Disruptive, yeah.
You know, and I never got the chance like to.
Yeah, it's
you used to put people like that on, or with people with autism.
Yeah.
In asylums.
Special schools.
Asylum, asylums.
Asylum, back in the day.
They didn't know what to do with them.
I was in isolation in school every day, like, yeah.
They
It's
don't know how
it's
to
the
do
wrong
with
thing
them.
to do for me.
God
You know,
almighty.
Well, getting a
It's crazy,
diagnosis for a child is, everyone goes, oh, it's just a label, putting a label on them. No, you're not. It's about getting them the help that they need.
Yeah.
And schools don't recognise it unless they've got a letter from a doctor saying they've got a diagnosis of ADHD. They're not interested, couldn't care less. You can tell them all you like, deal with them this way, do that with them. They don't do anything, they don't get any help.
They just do the same
They
thing.
don't get help with exams, they don't get help in class. Standing up in front of people, Sophia's horrendous.
Yeah.
Anxiety, she's like...
I used to be.
Yeah, and they don't. And because they won't stand up, they get detention. or whatever.
they get into trouble because they don't want to do it. And she's like, no. And she's getting
When the
into trouble
teacher
for
should
it.
really realise
Yeah.
this child's got
So on the
an
phone,
illness.
right, you listen to you, because you all know she's got ADHD.
See, I'm very shy. I'm a very shy person.
Yeah.
Even though I don't come across that way. This for me is nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
You know,
You wouldn't have thought it, would you?
No, I'm very like, you know, I wouldn't go up to a girl in a club and ask her, and go buy her a drink and ask her for a dance.
Was you not?
No, I'd be too scared.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was on forward.
Now
I
this,
was like,
here's some real truths. You know, it's like people would, like, it's all the front, but is it? You know, it's the ADHD kind of. It's like kind of it's kind of masking something.
Sophia's like that though. She's very. She doesn't like to say things. She's very quiet. She, like going down to the volleyball England, she's got to share a room with somebody. She'll stay at the hotel with me, and then she goes off with them for a night, and she's got to stay with a different person every time. And every time we've got to go down, I'm not going. I don't want to go. I don't like it. Because she's got to share a room with someone she doesn't know. Yeah. And she said to me, what do I do if I need a poo? But it's things like that you wouldn't even think. I'd never thought of something like that at 14. No. You know, it wouldn't have even bothered me. But she thinks of the most hilarious things. You think, oh, go down to the lobby. I don't know. Who cares? It's like, you know. But the anxiety over it. She loves the volleyball. The anxiety of to share in a room with somebody she doesn't know. It's awkward. Wow. She won't even. I've started car sharing. A girl from her school started going to Stockport volleyball.
Yeah.
I know her mum lives near me. So I'm there twice a week anyway, but every other week we just take it in turns. So it's saving me a tenner of fuel every time we're taking it in turns. Or when we're having to go down to Crewe for a competition or something. She's like, I'm not going. I'm not sharing. I'm not sitting. I'm sitting in the front. So I had to like message her and say, listen, Carlo, Sophia's having a bit of a bad morning. You're all right sitting in the back. Because adults should be in the front. It's polite, innit? It's 14-year-old.
Two adults and two kids in the back, isn't it?
And we like to have a chit chat, women do. But she won't sit in the back. She knows this girl from school, but she won't sit in the back with her. Anxiety. I'm not doing it. Why do you have to do that, Mum? And she hates it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's those things
it's out
that
of the norm.
it holds her back from doing lots of things, and I have to shove her constantly. It's why I do so many things with her, because I know that she wants to do it.
Yeah.
She wants to do it, but it's like.
It's kind of knowing what is it that's making you hold back.
It's just the way you're wired in your brain. It's weird.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is it normal?
He understands it because he knows exactly what I'm on
I
about.
do know what you're on about, yes.
And obviously I live with it, so I know what I'm on about, because I experienced it from a parent's point of view. It's and it can be really difficult, and it can be upsetting as well.
now.
I'm always the loudest though as well. Sorry. I'm always the loudest.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, I'm the loudest. So
Yeah.
people think I'm
confident and
Yeah.
yeah, but it's not. And it's just
Wow.
me ADHD.
Yeah.
When really I'm the little shy boy.
Yeah.
In a way.
it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Deep down, you are.
Yeah, massively.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yet you front
But
as someone who's confident and loud and boisterous.
It's.
I'm thinking if I have ADHD
Yeah.
I'm loud
I
and
think everyone's
boisterous.
on the spectrum somewhere. I think everyone has a little bit. I think, but yeah, it's just crazy how it's all. A lot of people say it's rubbish. ADHD. It's just a label parents put on the kids because of the brats, and that's what you get. And honestly, it's
not
I've
fair,
had all.
is it?
It's hard.
I used to
I've had
think
it
that
bad.
myself. I used to think, these single mums saying they've got kids who've got ADHD just so they can get more money off the government.
Yeah.
That's what I used to say myself.
Wow, and
I used to think that.
Wow.
I used to because I didn't know what it was myself.
Yeah.
And then now it's like, whoa, hang on a minute. No, this is actually
Something
it's
real.
a real thing.
Yeah.
When you were diagnosed, did you go? Get it now. That's why I behave. That's why I do those things that I do. Now I know why. When you look into it,
I looked into it when I researched it myself.
That's what I mean.
And I took medication off a friend
Yeah.
that had ADHD severely, and he was like, "You've got ADHD," and lots of people have already said it to me, and I'm like, "Piss off," and that. But when I actually took the medication, and it helped me.
Do you feel better now that you're on this medication and?
Yeah, in a way, but like the side effects are pretty heavy. Yeah.
Right.
It's different for everybody, I think. I mean, my eldest daughter was on it for a little while, and it zombified her. She was like,
Oh gosh.
Well, it makes me productive in a way. It makes you zone in.
And plus you've got your own business now, and that's
So it kind of helps me work 16-hour days every day, and but my health from that is not good.
Yeah, because the tablets are deteriorating something.
Well,
else.
but lack of sleep.
well,
not
that's not necessarily the
Yeah.
tablets, though. That might just be it, because my daughter's not on medication anymore, and she doesn't sleep. She can't. And my husband, sometimes is like, well, no wonder she's sleeping until dinner time. But if I got her up at 5 o'clock in the morning, she still wouldn't sleep the next night. And I could do that for a week. She still wouldn't sleep because her brain doesn't switch off. It's constantly thinking. The only way switching her off is by going to bed watching telly. Now, with a normal kid, that stimulates the brain. But with a kid with ADHD, it allows them to watch something and then they...
I do every
Do you know
time.
what? I do that now. I wonder if I've got
I need some noise in the background.
Yeah,
I need noise in the background.
And that's what it is. It's something, and it makes her you're just watching telly, and her brain's not constant. Her brain's not going through the 50 million things that she's done in the day. It's just thinking about the one thing on the telly, and she falls asleep.
Crazy, man.
It's mad, isn't it? It's like...
We need to get you out there, get people listening to your show, and hopefully this could be a breakthrough for people to chat, because you made me feel very comfortable, very at ease, and able to open up about certain things.
Yeah, of course.
And I'd love to come here again and do stuff with you.
That means a lot. Thank you very much.
Yeah, definitely. It's been an absolute pleasure.
I just want to help people, I just want to help people. I've been there myself.
Yeah.
I've been to the rock bottom. Yeah.
Let's get that show up there. Let's get it out there.
Let's get it out there.
Get your show out there, and I think you're going to do well.
People want to hear stories. Everyone's got a story, and people want to hear it, and that real life nitty gritty stories.
Sometimes it reflects on their life, doesn't it? And
Of course, you can share your stories and your passions and things like that, and everyone sees this polished in the industry. Oh, this looks good and that looks good, and an edited photo and things like that. But people want to see the real stuff,
Yeah.
It's like that Gemma Collins right now. She's doing the self-harm thing. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't. No.
She's doing talking about how she used to self-harm.
Right.
Okay.
Now, for me, it's like, why are you doing that now? You should have done that while you was coming up in your career. But
Not
she's
everyone
doing it.
talk
But
about that,
she says that when you watch it, she actually says, who do you talk to about it?
Yeah.
You can't really say to somebody, I'm cutting my arms.
People hide that because they're judged, and they don't want that to come out because they know they're going to get judged on it, and that's why they hide it. And then she obviously feels that now she's in a position where she can talk about it because she's already got that. It doesn't matter what people say anymore. She's already there.
I'm exactly the same. I can relate to that completely.
Yeah.
Where I used to get, like I say, I used to get judged. I used to worry about it.
Yeah.
But now age has come. You know, it's.
And I think that's what it is, isn't it? Judging, but everyone's doing it every day with Facebook, Instagram. You're judging. You're judging what another person looks like. I'm hearing Amaya Khan. He's done the fight, but everyone's slagging him off. They're judging him.
Yeah, of course.
You know, they weren't in the ring with him.
It's egotistic a lot of it, you know, and it's not nice. It's
not
bullying,
nice.
and it's
definitely.
not. It's the way the world is now. It's,
We need to start picking each other up.
yeah, we need some reality back, some reality check, and get back to the roots. You know,
If you're feeling down, come on, mate. You've got mates there. You've got someone you can talk to. Go and speak to a stranger.
Yeah.
That always helps.
Yeah.
You know, speak to someone you don't even know, who doesn't even know you.
yeah, because you sometimes feel that,
They're judging you.
They're judging you because they know you. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Speak to a stranger.
my
you
arms
know.
are open to anybody.
Yeah.
On the phone's always there.
Yeah.
I've got always.
But if you notice, they don't ring you, do they? You know they're going through something, but they don't ring you. And when you ring them, everything's all right. You know, and I've done it myself. You know, when I feel a bit down, I don't want to put my burden on you. Go and speak to a stranger, and that will work because they ain't judging you. They don't know you, but they just might listen.
And it's so
help you.
hard with men. Men are the worst for it because men just go off and do. Women are different. Women act out and they do all these things. They're a bit crazy out with those girls, you know.
Definitely.
Whereas men, they keep it inside. It's like, it's that
macho,
massive,
yeah,
and they
ego,
hide
yeah.
it, and they just suffer in silence, and then that's it. Before you know it, they're not here anymore, and that's people definitely need to talk.
This platform could be the one to just make people be aware, and you know, other people who are okay help those people who are not okay.
Yeah, we can come out of the other end.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely. You know, you're not going to be in the rut for the rest of your life unless you make it your life. You're the one who controls the life.
Of course.
It's like, for instance, and I've always lived by this because I've been in the army and I was the only black guy in my regiment, and they used to call me Chalky for my nickname, and I just thought original, which is not original. Yeah, but I used to think if they went black or nigger or whatever, I used to think to myself, but I didn't hear it because it didn't. It's only if I go, I must be, or I am.
It's only if it affects you.
Yeah,
then you hear it. Yeah.
I trained myself to not worry about what other people said in colour, in racist remarks or anything like that. I trained myself just to go, it's okay. Yeah. Because it's not me saying it to myself.
Yeah, of course.
It's somebody else saying it. They're a little bit small-minded. It's not affecting me.
Yeah, that's it.
It doesn't affect me. I just think, fortunately, you don't understand the... But
there's no culture. You've got no culture, mate.
You just don't. Yeah, you got to travel. You got to
of course.
go and look at different cultures and look at the world around you. There's different people who live here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very narrow-minded kind of.
100%. Yeah.
A lot of people are, and that's sad. It's very sad.
Yeah.
You know, it's sad to they're uneducated.
Yeah.
But you know, it is sad.
It
just
is,
like give them a squeeze. Come on, come and have a look about.
Yeah.
Come on, we're all the same. Let's have a laugh here. You know, let's keep together.
Stop going to your little holiday destinations. Go somewhere else and have a look around where you're staying in your 4-star hotel and you're not coming out of the complex. Go and have a look at the locals. Yeah. You might learn a little something.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I just think that people should just expand their minds a little bit more than the narrow-mindedness that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. That's a true statement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Cool.
So,
I'm happy.
So have you got any other plans for the club scenes? I mean, or is it just you're going to base?
My focus is definitely with Cappella.
Sorry.
100%. It's just
You're still doing the club, you know,
I'm still doing in between
when you can.
Do you know what? Cappella is always going to be my focus, so that's always going to be my number one from now on.
At the minute. I mean, they want to book a European tour next year as well, don't they? So it's definitely the focus.
Yeah, I'm Cappella 100% now. If they want me in a club and it doesn't coincide with my dates, I'll go to the club and help them out. But focus is Cappella right now. Yeah. You know, and furthermore, that's how I want to end my career is with Cappella. So I'm at the best place. Yeah. Which I thank the Lord God for. So
is this going to be like your full-time job?
Yeah.
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 Nice.
Which is fantastic.
It's a dream.
It's a dream to come true, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just going to be awesome. I can feel it. I can see it. You know, it's emotion.
I can feel it as well. Yeah. Now
it's going to be just awesome. She is an amazing singer. She's just got amazing energy. Yeah. She's taught me some dance moves, and I'm like, whoa! Look at me, I'm dancing.
And I'm not dancing.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's just going to be amazing. I know it is. It's just going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And I think other bands are going to look at us and go, "Wow, they were good.
Yeah.
They were good."
It is the dream. I mean, when, like you say before, when you're kids, you want to be famous, and
Yeah.
you know, and it's not even now we're older. It's not even about being famous. It's
No.
about getting on stage and performing and doing what we love in front
Yeah.
of 40,000 people, or you
Yeah.
know, they're all big arena shows, and that's really the dream. It's what we always wanted to do, and
I'm excited.
I know when I was younger, I was the same. I
Yeah.
wanted to be famous, and I give up on a lot of my dreams because I was in an abusive relationship when I was younger. I had my first daughter with this person, and he went to prison for something as well. So, but it was very abusive, and I just gave up everything. I didn't think. I tried auditioning for the. Oh, you've got a kid. Or he wouldn't let me do anything. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. And I just
Mental abuse as well. Isn't it?
yeah, physical and mental, and I gave up on a lot of things, and then I met my husband, and then I've just been slowly building up over the years. Obviously, I've had children in between, one of which were ADHD and a few other medical conditions as well. So I gave up work to look after him and all that, and then I got contacted. I was in a girl group for about 9 years. A duo, female duo.
Yeah.
So I've done at the bottom stuff in all the pubs and clubs, doing performing to 10 people, done all that, worked my way up, met Marcus and Liz, and then jumped on the Cappella. And then from then it was just like all these things just started coming out. I was probably about your age actually, maybe a bit younger, maybe about 35. And all these things just started coming back to me, and I was like, yeah, and I just jumped on it, and the belief system was there, and I did 6 months with Dario OG as well, performing on his stuff, and then obviously this as well. So it's
She's not leaving us now. This is Cappella.
so again, you've got that backstory. You know, everyone has a story. Everybody does. You know, and I don't dwell on it. I forget about it. It is what it is, and I think it's not about the story. It's about the journey. It's about where you end up at the end of it, and how you come through it. For me, and that's the story.
Yeah, of course.
For me.
Yeah, you will come out of it. You know, we've all been in that depressive state.
Yeah, everyone's
feeling
been there.
lost. But you will come out of it, and
it always gets better.
some of us do it alone.
Yeah.
You know, like cover for yourself. Some of us do it on our own. The mindset we have probably from our parents, because my mum was a strong woman, but that woman, single mother.
Yeah,
2 brothers.
same.
One of my brothers is deaf. You know,
My brother's deaf as
my
well.
sister was a nightmare for my mum, and there was 3 boys. So it's 3 boys and my sister, who was like 16, and she wanted to move to London, and my mum made us strong and made us who we are to this day.
Yeah.
You know, so never been into criminality or anything like that when we was younger. We always like respected our mother and that.
I'm not going to say him out like my mother. She's nuts.
But you know,
I'm not like her.
people around us who stuck by us, and
Yeah.
I've got friends of 30 years.
Yeah.
Still there to this day.
Yeah.
You're not out on the rave scene. They're married and got kids and stuff. But they're just around, you know, when you need them. I've got a friend who I was in the army with. I can phone him. It's like I was with him yesterday. I was with him that day. It's just that amazing relationship we have. Yeah, big shout, Smiler.
Yeah, I've got a lot of friends that like that.
Which
you
is
know, known
fantastic,
for
isn't it?
years. And
Yeah.
they ring me all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always the agony uncle
Yeah.
for everybody. I
Brilliant.
can't take my own advice, which is
Yeah.
a bad thing. Yeah.
But helping somebody else out, you are taking your own advice because subconsciously it's sitting in there somewhere.
Yeah, it is, yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
At the end of the conversations, it's always, oh my God, Paul, it's just like, that was, wow, I feel so much different. I feel like a weight's been taken off my shoulders, because I kind of like, just give it a bit of a different aspect on it,
That's
you know.
what you gotta do.
Have a little look at it this way.
Yeah.
Why don't you look at it this way? That's a bit of negative that way.
Yeah.
Think about it this way, you know, and just be
Yeah.
positive vibes. That's what it's all about, you know.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. in this.
100% positive always beats negative, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course it
Always.
does.
In any scientific setting, it just beats it every time, doesn't it?
It does.
2 negatives, positive. Positive, negative, positive.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's how it is, isn't it?
It's vicious
Yin and
circle,
yang.
isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
you can be negative and negative and negative, and it just pulls you down and down
It
and
makes
down.
you worse, yeah,
And you
that's
can't get out of it. Sometimes you just got to look on the bright side of things. And
Yeah.
just, you know, it's the only way to pull yourself out, and with the
Do you know
right
what you're doing?
support network.
You're
you know.
judging yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
You're judging yourself. You're judging yourself because you're thinking other people are judging you.
Yeah.
But ultimately, what is the real thing there? You're judging yourself.
Yeah.
You're the one who thinks. It's like when someone says, "You black bastard," it's me who goes, "Oh, I must be." Let's fight. It's me who does that.
Yeah.
It's me who judges it. It doesn't matter
how you
what
react.
Yeah, and you're judging yourself. Stop judging yourself. Stop thinking of the expectations of others upon you. It must be hard for being an athlete trying to be in the Olympics.
Yeah.
because you're being judged all
A lot of
the time.
pressure,
Yeah, on timings, on speed. You know this because you're a karate expert, aren't you? So
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Tell me
I
about
teach
that one.
martial arts. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So it's how I met my husband actually.
nice guy, by the way.
Well, my sister was dating his friend, so that's kind of where we met. And he was doing, I was doing private lessons for Muay Thai.
Right. Okay.
And then he was doing another form of martial arts, and then when we met, I just sort of went over to his side of over to the dark side.
Yeah.
And now I'm a second dan black belt, world bronze medalist, kickboxer,
Wow.
several times silver national medalist.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm just teaching and
I've even got my own bodyguard with me.
I was going to say that. Yeah, you're all right, aren't you?
Yeah,
Getting
yeah.
trouble.
So I do so many things. I don't even know where I find the time, if I'm honest. But sports or.
So if the Wenger boys start kicking off with you, it's like...
The game!
Yeah.
Come here!
He won't be the first bloke to hide behind me, I can tell you. He wouldn't.
Yeah, excellent.
Nice. So, I mean, where are you both from, by the way?
I'm originally from Bolton.
Right.
Bolton,
lads, born and
yeah,
bred.
Bolton, born and bred.
I was born in Rottenstall.
Rottenstall?
Yeah.
Well, I used to gig out there quite a
Yeah,
bit.
I live
Yeah.
in Helmshire area, so yeah.
Yeah, I used to gig at the Queen's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bit of Stickies.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Yeah,
What's
the
that?
Queen's, it's the Cube
Stickies,
Club.
it's a nightclub, yeah.
Is it a nightclub called Stickies?
Well, it's the Queen's, but we all called it the Stickies because the carpet was
Yeah,
like
it's-
sticky.
Oh,
Yeah, it
because
was,
it
yeah.
was down a side street, right?
No,
It
it's
was
on
on-
the main road,
Is it?
or just off the roundabout.
Right. No, I've been up there. It might have been Burnley though. It's all the same up there.
Our paths have probably crossed at
Yeah.
some point, maybe.
Yeah.
I say this about you, though,
Yeah,
don't I?
yeah,
I'm
definitely.
sure I've seen you in
I've
roles
pulled you
or
up on
something,
stage
yeah.
loads of times,
More than
probably.
likely, yeah.
So
I
did
was
you
a
used to
bit of a cover.
go to the rave?
I used to love a rave, yeah.
Did you?
I used to be a big raver, yeah.
Right.
Not let anyone know it now. I'm like in bed by 9
Yeah.
like, with a cup of tea. Yeah,
Nice.
been there, done that, got the t-shirt, but yeah.
So where was your favourite venue you used to go, or favourite artist?
We used to go everywhere. We used to go to
Munro's?
Halifax. We used to go to Munro. We used to go to a club called Genesis in Burnley.
Yeah.
You remember Genesis? Till 3 a.m. And then the bouncer that worked there used to work at Munro's straight after, and he'd take us there till 9 a.m.
Monroe's was the place, wasn't it?
And
You
then
It's
go-
like
Yeah.
medicine as well was
Yeah.
kind of in Warrington. That's what we used to do. Go to medicine afterwards. All
Yeah.
on roads, you know. It's
Yeah.
Were you ever raving when you was when we used to go to the car parks, the service station car parks?
no, I was a bit younger.
Younger
that.
then. Oh, well, that was my day.
I used to go to the
That were
Temple
amazing.
quite a lot. That's a Bolton place.
Temple, yeah,
We used to
yeah,
go
the
in there with
swimming
a swimming pool,
Yeah.
yeah. We used to go in there a lot. And Wigan Pier, I used to go there
Yeah,
a
Wigan
lot.
Pier's always been
Always
the
a
one.
couple of
hasn't it?
times, yeah.
Maxime's, wow.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've been to a good
There's
few.
so many clubs, so many. It's
So
been
many memories,
It was
yeah.
a great time, and it
was.
still is.
Yeah, it still
The
is.
you know.
music for me, the era of the music then,
That's why it's still
in the
around now.
90s and the early 2000s, just for me was
The best music.
the best. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
really into the clubland stuff. I love all that, like your Lasco and your Cascade and
Yeah.
yeah, all that kind of stuff. I mean, the Banger Boys, everyone's dancing the
Course
Banger
they
Boys,
do.
aren't they?
Yeah.
But I'm really into that, the clubland stuff, Milking and Entrance and all
Yeah,
that kind
they're
of stuff.
still
yeah.
there around doing it
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
Um,
really into that.
Just like we're doing it. Cappella.
It just shows you, doesn't it, the actual love for the music.
Yeah. The 90s music, I don't think there's anything touching it. I know they're bringing the bounce kind of flavour now. But
Yeah.
you know what? What's behind it all? The 90s music.
Yeah.
Of course it is. I was saying that to a couple of friends today, you know, and saying there's nothing like it. And I think I was speaking to I speak to one of my friends, and she was saying, "Yeah, how old are you? You know, I'm 37. It was like, you know, I'm born in the 80s.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I was born in the 80s, you
Yeah.
know, because I got to go through the 90s of the
Yeah.
music.
Yeah,
and, you
yeah.
know, and
The dance scene.
that's where it really was, and that's where it's, you know, and
And it's still there
to go through
today.
that movement, like, is just.
If you look at it right, 1950s had its old rockabilly kind of stuff.
Yeah.
60s, but it was for 10 years. Then you had the 60s with the Beatles, they kind of run it up for 10 years. Then it was Elvis Presley style.
Disco, and it's 70s disco.
70s was the disco.
80s
No,
was the rock music.
no, I think 80s was disco.
That's where electronic. That's where
think-
electronic first came.
Yeah,
from,
that was
in
the
the
kind
80s,
of Razor, all that side
See, I
of
love
it
an
was
80s,
80s.
80s rock. You can't beat
70s
80s
was
rock.
more glam rock, wasn't it? It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Axl Rose with the guitars and all that. And then it became the 90s. And that 90s has been around. We're in 2022 now. And it's that 90s flavour.
It still feels like the 90s.
You still had
doesn't it?
Oasis, didn't you?
Yeah.
In the 90s. But when it was the dance with Acid House, it's kind of still there now. And more so now. The young ones, you know, see them in the cars on the videos and rocking to it. It's just never going to die, is it?
I mean, you think like Baby D when she did "Let Me Be Your Fantasy." That was the '90s, and it's still everybody goes in a club now, and they still play it. They still play it. It's the best tune ever. You know, what? She's a lovely lady.
Is she still gigging now?
She's
a
lovely lady. Yeah.
We're going to be on the circuit with them all.
Love a bit of Baby D.
Yeah.
She's nice. They all, a lot of them are actually.
Yeah, a lot of them on the circuit from the 90s.
They're
it's
down
just
to
great.
earth.
Yeah, down to earth, real
normal
people. Yeah.
Great, lovely bunch they are.
Yeah, they just love entertaining, obviously, because they're still doing it now, aren't they? So
Yeah, definitely the best era.
yeah,
in my
definitely. Yeah, 30 years it's more or less been going. There's no new genre now, is there? There's kind of no. I know it's bounce, but it's not the same.
In the club.
Just in music in general. What is it?
Yeah, it's very samey.
Yeah.
You know, it's very samey. Well, it depends really. I mean, I'm into everything from techno to jazz.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
bit of Miles Davis and
Yeah.
the Bird and like, all the jazz side, and then the techno goes pretty dark and deep.
Does it?
Yeah, like you know, I'm in the studio sometimes. And I come home.
As you just on the dark one.
I'm just well, that's my release. You know, I've got into my DJing like recently.
Yeah.
I've always known how to DJ and work the vinyl.
Yeah.
But then I've just got into it recently, and it just becomes that's therapy for me.
Yeah.
I get home from work, de-stress, boom, straight on the decks for 2 hours. You know, I don't even have my tea. I'm like just straight on. But I need it. I kind of need it to unwind.
We all have our own little thing though, don't we? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm classically trained, so musical theatre for me is my little thing. So I like to sing a musical. I put it on in the car and have a little cry.
Oh.
I do sometimes, you know, and it's that everyone has their own little thing, don't they?
Yeah.
To de-stress, and it's like people go, "You're doing dance music, but you sing musical theatre.
Yeah.
You can't get
course,
much
you gotta do
further
that,
away, can you?" But
Yeah.
it's like you do whatever you do at the time, and
Yeah.
it's just I'll sing anything I like, anything from like say those 80s classics to the 90s dance stuff, to musical theatre, to like the Jackson 5 and all that sort
She's a
of
good
stuff.
singer.
I love all that, you know, the Motown stuff, love all that. Yeah.
Nice,
Right.
brilliant.
Yeah.
My dad brought me up on all that. My dad's actually the front man for the Trogs.
Right.
So the Trogs did that Wild Thing.
Was he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's the original guy, Reg Holdworth, something like that. Reg anyway. He died, so my dad's been doing it for about 10 years now. So yeah, but
You got music in the family. haven't you?
Yeah, I was going to say, so you've been brought up with music and in the
family
music
full of
industry.
singers. Yeah, my sisters sing as well. They're in a band together.
Yeah.
With my sister's husband and his brother and
Yeah,
their dad.
it's a full family affair, isn't it?
They're called the Shivers. Yeah, they're good.
So did you ever have like a family kind of? Did you all rehearse together when you was younger? And
Yeah, we all sung together. To be fair, we tried a bit of a female duo. Well, not it wasn't even a duo; it was a trio even. But I can't do my sister. I'm sorry, but honestly, she's such a diva, and I'm not a diva.
Yeah.
And I can't be doing it. And she'll like turn up, come on stage and sing, and everyone else has set gear up, and she's like pisses off and leaves. You know, it's like I can't be. So no, we've not done stuff together. They sing together because they're twins.
right.
But like Christmases, birthdays, guitar comes out and everyone's just jamming and there's harmonies going and it's like it's great, you know.
That's brilliant.
And all our mates are, I love coming to your dudes. Everyone gets singing and it's like a little jam session. It's great.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I miss. I think not like growing up with that kind of thing. You know?
Yeah.
I just had to. It's been it's
And it's
different.
been like, has it been a lonely Christmas? Would you say, like?
I've spent Christmas on my own, mate.
Have you?
Yeah.
Well, now you've just met two new friends.
I got COVID over Christmas, so I had to be off work for 2 weeks, obviously because I work with the general public.
Yeah.
In my job and my day job, should I say, and I couldn't. I spent Christmas Day on my own, Christmas Eve on my own, you know, and it was just. It was refreshing. To be fair. Yeah,
I was going to say it sounds like my
it wasn't too bad actually.
You're
you know.
always busy, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Always so busy. It's like
it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was all right. I had everybody there on FaceTime.
Yeah.
You know, but it was all right without the faff. I could go
peaceful. Didn't need to buy any mince pies or anything.
like,
you know,
it's a time for families and stuff. Christmas, but you can have fun on your own. I mean, I was on my desk till 5 a.m.
That's
like,
fantastic.
getting texts off the neighbours. Can you turn the bass down?
Yeah, what are the neighbours like with this room and the music coming through and stuff?
Well, I've soundproofed it as much as I can.
You have to do the roof, don't you?
Yeah, I've got to do all the roof yet. I mean, I've started doing bits and bats, but it's yeah, I mean the neighbours aren't too bad. I've got
Are they?
yeah, they're really.
You're on the
decent.
top of them, aren't you? So.
Yeah, I've got them side by side as well.
Oh right,
so-
okay.
But nothing on that side. They're all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they know what
I
you're doing
do.
and stuff. Well,
They know what I do. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they let me go and do my thing.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think.
Pretty supportive.
Yeah, very
As long as
supportive.
it's not like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I think it was 5 a.m. I think.
Oh,
No, yeah. So it was.
well,
Yeah, as long as it's not too daft hours. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're really supportive with me. You
That's
know.
brilliant.
Yeah, they know what I'm up to and they encourage me.
Yeah, it's good that.
Yeah, you know.
That's best for the neighbours, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't get that no.
don't get me started on my neighbours. We have a horse living next door to us at the minute.
A
Oh,
horse.
No, we live in a semi-detached, so it's not like a.
yeah.
Yeah, they haven't brought a horse living in the.
In the back garden.
It's in the garden in the shed at the minute.
Finish.
They're trying to sell it or something. I don't know. Don't even get me
A proper
started.
real big horse.
Oh, it's like massive. It's like 16 hands or something.
No
yeah,
way.
It stinks.
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's just dumped it. Really.
At least it's not a donkey anyway, because they make some noise.
Yeah.
And this thing that's like clunk, 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 like oh.
You've got
at
shoes
like
on as
6
well?
Yeah, at 6 a.m. every morning. It's like.
Wow.
"Arr."
No way.
And the 6 dogs barking and don't even get me started. You've got me going now. That's it. You've got me going.
No negative vibes. And stuff.
Yeah, no negative vibes. Leave them be.
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, we can wrap it up there if you want.
Yeah. It's been brilliant talking
Yeah,
to you,
it's been
mate.
great.
And
Absolutely fantastic.
we've definitely come down again,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
after we've done a couple of gigs, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. I'd like
That'd
to
be
hear.
awesome.
I'd like to hear how it goes,
Yeah.
and hopefully they get some.
You'll be able to
VIP
get some
tickets,
footage
maybe?
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, well, all the best in the future. And,
Thank you very much for having us.
yeah,
Yeah,
no
Yeah.
problems
thank
at
you.
all.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming. Thank you.
Bless you, mate.
Thank you, madam.
Take care.
Thank you. Cheers.